What a five-way comparison this is. This is an extravaganza. Of course, if you're looking at these five gentlemen, you realize that, in my opinion, this will be the top five at the 2023 Arnold Classic. This is the rest of the competitors. Altogether, we have Big Ramy, Shaun Clarida, Samson Dauda, William Bonac, Kamal Algarne, Nick Walker, Justin Rodriguez, Andrew Jack, and Akeem Williams. And with no disrespect at all meant to Akeem Williams, Justin Rodriguez, Kamal Algarne, and William Bonac, of course, guys. Any one of those dudes could get in there, could get into this top five. But in my opinion, as is, and don't worry about sizing, guys. I know I made Shaun way too big in this picture. This is just the first shot, guys. Don't get your things in a bunch. Pantaloons, don't get your pantaloons in a bunch. Big Ramy, is it make or break time for him? Andrew Jack, he could make a name for himself, could make a big splash. Nick Walker, it's his show to win, a lot of people are saying. Shaun Clarida could surprise everybody, as well as Samson Dauda. Well, without further ado, guys, let's go through these shots because this took a while to set up. I don't mind setting this up, and I don't even want anything for it either. I don't even want anything extra for it either. But anyway, I'm just joking. Front double bicep in a lineup. Things change. Things change big time. It's not just a one-on-one situation, as Bob Ciccarello would have you believe. But I believe Jay Cutler. He said things will change if it's different ingredients, like Hattie Schupener thrown in there, Derek Lunsford, things of that nature. Now in a lineup, I kind of prefer Andrew Jacked. Aesthetically speaking, I like Andrew Jacked. It's something different. Now, if you're going to judge it bodybuilding-wise, in a lineup, let's face it, aesthetics kind of gets put to the side. Big Ramy doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't say he's losing. Shaun looks so small, guys. He's getting lost in the pack. For sure. I like Nick Walker. I like Andrew Jack in this one, maybe after Nick. Nick's just too strong, too conditioned. Look at those arms, guys. Men versus boys. I think Shaun's getting put down to the bottom here. So maybe Nick, number one, then Andrew, then probably Samson, followed by Ramy, maybe. I'll have to go through. I'll have to go back, I should say, and review all these shots. Go to the next one. And this is the front lat spread, of course, and Nick Walker. This is a screenshot, not giving him a fair, it's not fair. It's a terrible shot. Doesn't even show his legs, for goodness sakes. But it is a bit of a saving grace, knowing that he would lose this shot, guys. With all due respect to you, Nick. Hey, I was giving you the front double, man. But you're getting lower points. And this is where the lineups affect placings. To Bob Ciccarello, I mean, the guy's been watching bodybuilding for how long? How did he not know that? Of course. One-on-one, it's a lost point, but in a lineup, Nick's getting no points. Very close between Ramy and Samson, as in the front double as well. Almost a pick'em. And Shaun Clarida, he's better than Nick. He's actually, muscle separation-wise, he's maybe the second best. Of course, Andrew Jack's winning this one, guys. Look at that. Aesthetics, separation, condition, my goodness, silhouette. But I kind of like Shaun. Almost better than Samson and Ramy because of that separation, and he's got fantastic shape as well. For sure. Close, guys. Go to the side chest development. And Andrew Jack in these lineups is really sticking out at me first. I mean, you go muscle for muscle, and Nick's pretty good. Samson actually could be winning this one as well. I don't like Ramy in this shot for a winner. His wheels are overwhelming his upper body. Upper body needed to be a little bit bigger in this. Obviously, his tricep was not doing very well at all. Samson looks good, needs a little bit more separation, and he could win. And Andrew, he seems to have that separation. But losing in the legs, losing in the wheel department, I would say. It's very close, guys. Nick Walker could win this one. Samson or Andrew Jack, very close. Shaun, he's just so small, guys. And I know I had him as the winner. But when I was saying that, the three guys to his left there, or to his right, to our left, they weren't there when I predicted that. No Ramy, no Andrew Jack, no Nick Walker. Wow. Side tricep. And again, broken record, guys. Andrew Jack is the first guy I look at. He looks awesome. Look at that small waistline, big tricep. He has it where he needs it. Ramy a little bit wishy-washy in the midsection and flat in the tricep. Lacking some separation there also for Samson Dauda in the arm. But he looks pretty good. Looks aesthetically pleasing. Shaun looks like a bullet. Look at the condition on him. He looks the most conditioned in this shot. Well, Nick Walker. Nick's pretty hard and grainy too. He's basically, when people say, well, if Shaun was bigger, he'd win. Well, Nick Walker, he's basically Shaun Clarida in that condition department. So look for Nick to place very high, both side shots, as well as Andrew Jack. Like I said, you can't spend all day on one single pose. You have to make an educated decision on this. You have to go back and review all the shots. Go to the back. And I've mentioned this before, guys. In a lineup, when you are judging, you're going to look foolish. You're going to look, kind of stupid. So you're going to have to bear with me. Samson Dauda looks like he's winning this shot. Look at that, guys. Look at the back thickness. He has the best back. Ramy at one time could have won this shot. Condition-wise, he looks pretty good. Andrew Jack looks very pleasing. I love the shot, but in a lineup, he looks small, underwhelming. Shaun looks good. Nick looks decent. Probably winning the lower half. Nick just lacks the V-taper. He has the muscle. I would still probably give Ramy the point over Nick. Maybe. And Samson, is he really winning? He'd have to be winning on condition too, right? I don't know. Very close, guys. I don't think anybody's really losing the rear lat spread. But is anybody actually winning the rear lat spread? Go to the rear double. Now here's where we can ultimately or immediately put Ramy down to the bottom, I would say. He's missing his lat insertions, guys. There's nothing there. He's conditioned, though. So is he beating Andrew Jack in that sense? Is he beating Samson Dauda? Samson looks pretty good. He's huge. Look at the back on Shaun Clarida again. From the back, I'm not going to say Shaun's losing. I don't think he's getting lost in the pack. He's twice as hard, twice as grainy as mostly everybody else. Well, Nick Walker. Nick's winning this one, guys. He won the front double, in my opinion. He's winning the rear double, in my opinion. Andrew Jack looks good. Needs to dry out a little bit more. Even against him and Samson. You look at the hamstrings, guys. Is Andrew really beating Samson? Is he? Really? I don't know. I almost kind of see why the judges give the victory between Samson and Andrew Jack to Samson Dauda. But that was close, guys. This whole matchup is close. This Arnold Classic is going to be a nail-biter. Couple of more shots, guys. Beginning with the abs and thigh, of course. And Andrew Jack, he's smiling in this one. And this is where he becomes a very dangerous opponent in a lineup. Because, he's winning. He's getting supreme points. Don't even have to think about it. The only person in this lineup that's coming close to him would be even Nick Walker, and obviously you can see silhouette-wise, not even close. Nick has the condition. He has the separation in the abs. Better separation in the abs than anybody else in this lineup. Samson and Clarida, they're no Shaun Ray. They're no Lee Priest. They're no Frank Zane in the abs and thigh. With all due respect, I'd still give an edge over Clarida to Samson. Samson is a bigger version. So bigger's always better, right? Maybe even more separation in the abs than Clarida. Now, as far as Big Ramy and Nick Walker is concerned, it's a pick'em. Ramy is definitely winning in the silhouette. He leans down. That's why I made him a little bit shorter than Nick. Sizing is difficult, guys. I apologize. Probably didn't nail the sizing with all the poses. But I mean, when you're watching it live, it's never the same anyway. One guy always steps forward. One guy's left back. So anyway, close between Ramy and Nick. It's separation in the abs versus overall silhouette flow. Ramy definitely has a better shape. And obviously, guys, Andrew Jack. Ring-a-ding-ding. Most muscular. Now, Ramy has edges over Andrew Jack in a lot of the shots as far as thickness, muscularity is concerned, but Andrew Jack battles back with the supreme just shape, aesthetics. Even the muscle separation looks pretty good here for Andrew Jack. Obviously in the midsection he's getting an edge. And the structure, Andrew Jack is maybe the best bodybuilder of all time. Nick has a lot of muscle. He also decided to step forward a little bit, I think, in the most muscular. So that's maybe why he's a little bit too big. But I would wager to say he may be winning this shot anyway. Doesn't really matter if it's missized or not. You got to look at the arms. You got to look at the thickness. Shaun Clarida, he looks pretty good. Samson Dauda, he looks... it's almost like he's an underwhelming version of Nick Walker. Little less in the delts. And that's just this pose, guys. His wheels look good and balanced. Is he beating Andrew Jack? Is he beating Big Ramy? Very close between Andrew Jack, Big Ramy, and Samson Dauda in this shot. Probably still give an edge to Nick, even though I cheated with the sizing. He should be a little bit shorter. Andrew Jack should be a little bit taller. But in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the day, a couple inches is not going to make a difference, guys, or an inch or two. It's about quality, condition, aesthetics, muscle separation, and whether Andrew Jack was 6'5" or 5'2". He's going to look good. He's going to look fantastic. I mean, Shaun Clarida, he looks good in this most muscular as well. Now, as I finalize this and look at my ultimate decision on this, I totally disagree. And I don't think the placings will reflect this, but I have actually Big Ramy placing last in this group, using the Olympia version, mind you. And it was definitely not his best version. So yeah, Big Ramy falls last in line. And in fourth place, we have Shaun Clarida, whichever you prefer. So the little man beats Big Ramy. Wow. What a decision that is. And like I said, guys, when you're doing lineups, you have, say, 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 guys that could win the shot. You're ultimately going to have to place one in last and one in first. So is it fair? Is it fair? It's a tough job, guys. And in third place, we have Samson Dauda. So Samson Dauda, he has a good chance of winning this one. I would wager to say, for sure. He has it all. He's not missing anything. Very aesthetically pleasing. So that just leaves it down to 2 gentlemen, Andrew Jack and Nick Walker. And it probably comes to no surprise to any of you that I have Andrew Jack in second and Nick Walker taking this one. So yeah, I definitely disagree with Big Ramy placing 5th, but when I do the lineups, guys, he probably should have placed a little higher. Normally, if it was a one-on-one situation, might have awarded him a little bit more of a point in the back shots because of his condition. But I mean, yeah, when you're doing a lineup and your time is limited, I mean, what do we got? 15 minutes? Not even. We're not even at 14 minutes. But still, for a comparison, I don't want to take your entire day. But without splitting hairs, yeah, Big Ramy, I kind of see him winning this one. So, just goes to show you, if you're disagreeing with me, hey, I'm right there with you, buddy. Right there with you. I could see Ramy winning this one. Nick Walker placing second. I could see Andrew Jack getting in second, or third, rather, with Shaun Clarida. Maybe getting an edge over Samson Dauda. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess my predictions don't match my predictions. But either which way, guys, Nick Walker, looking good for him for the win. Andrew Jack, of course, and Big Ramy. Neither of these guys can be overlooked. Hit thumbs up on the video. Let me know your top 5 or your, hey, maybe you have Akeem Williams in here. William Bonac, who knows? Subscribe, guys. Have a nice one.